What's goody, Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back again with a brand new video. And I'm gonna keep it a Bowberry biscuit. I'm really liking these Panthers' chances in this game up against the Atlanta Falcons this Sunday. It's gonna be at 1 p.m. on Fox in Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. And this game is going to be the first time the Falcons are going to have fans in the stadium. But I don't anticipate seeing too many fans in that stadium because so far this year, these Falcons have not put up a real good product. And real quick before I get down to breaking down this game, talking about schemes, talking about strategies, and giving my prediction, I'll let y'all know I will be streaming the pregame show at noon on Sunday, and I'm going to be live streaming during the game, giving play-by-play and talking about my reaction. So if you want to come through, we're going to be in there going crazy like we have the past 4 weeks, staying hydrated, drinking some water, and watching these Panthers dominate. Now, why do I say that? How can I say that when the all-time record between the Panthers and the Falcons is 18-32 in the Falcons' favor? And on the road, we are 6-19. It's because it may be a new year, but these are the same old Atlanta Falcons coached by Dan Quinn, who I can't imagine a single Falcons fan wants to keep his job. Now look, this looks really good for us. I'm saying keep Dan Quinn as long as possible. Dan Quinn might be the best thing that ever happened to this Atlanta Falcons squad. Let's talk about it. They are 0-4 in this season. They have not looked good in a single game. They lost to the Dallas Cowboys, who are horrible because they don't know what to do on a kickoff. I have never seen 11 men on a football field come together so cohesively to put together the stupidest play imaginable. Not picking up the ball, not falling on a ball. They are the same old Falcons, not just because of Dan Quinn, but because they just keep getting injured. They remind me of the Chargers teams from the past 5 years. Their defense just keeps getting injured. They have no starting safeties. Ricardo Allen and Keanu Neal, their starting safeties, have been out. Now, they practiced a little bit on Wednesday, but we're not sure they'll actually will play. DeMonte KZ, who every Panthers fan should know his name, he tore his Achilles in the game against Green Bay. And then another dude, Jamal Carter, who had no expectation to play that game, came in and they actually cut him right after the game because he did so bad against the Packers. I kind of feel bad for him, but he played for the Falcons, so I really don't care. Look, there are a bunch of dudes on this team, in the secondary specifically, who most likely will not be available for this team. And when you're going against what I think is the 8th best passing attack in the whole NFL, you gotta have some sort of plan in place, but it's not just the safeties who are in trouble. The corners have been in trouble too. Look, Darqueze Dennard, who was a former first-round pick of the Bengals, who has only really had one good year, which was his contract year for the Bengals. He was on IR. Then they brought back AJ Terrell. He had COVID, and he may or may not play in this game against us. We don't know. There's a lot of things that are going on with this Falcons team, specifically on defense, that just do not look good. As we know, Julio Jones came out of, I think, the second half of that game against the Packers. He re-hurt his hamstring. He might not play in this game as well. He didn't practice on Wednesday. Look, if a dude gets his hamstring hurt, re-aggravates it in the second half of a Monday Night Football game, are you going to turn around and put your franchise player back in the game when you're 0-4 the very next 5 days later? Is it really smart to do that? I don't know, but I don't really put Dan Quinn and smart in the same sentence very often unless the word not is in really big, bold, capital letters in between the two. Let's be real here. This is a dark, dark day for the Falcons. But if words can't convince you, let me throw some numbers at you to see if you understand exactly what we're going up against this upcoming week with this Falcons defense. The Falcons are 31st in the league in scoring defense, allowing 34.5 points per game. They will be dead last if the Dallas Cowboys did not exist, and the Dallas Cowboys defense basically does not exist. They are also 31st in yards per game at 448. They are 23rd against the run, allowing 106 yards. They are 31st against the pass, allowing 341 yards per game. This Falcons defense is not good. It wasn't good. It ain't gonna be good. And I have no doubt in my mind that this Panthers offense can make moves against the shell of what may have been the memory of what was left of the ghost of this Atlanta Falcons defense, there should really be no question that before we even start talking about Teddy Bridgewater, who's been way more impressive than a lot of us expected this early in the year, that Mike Davis should be able to run all over this Falcons defense. Mike Davis has shown that he's actually a very good running back in the league. There is no real backup as of right now. We have to see how things work out. Do we re-sign Jordan Scarlett? Do we keep trying this experiment with Curtis Samuel in the run game? I don't know. I'm kind of over that myself. I have seen it not work at all. I think Matt Rhule had a presser where he said that he goes kind of unnoticed and underappreciated in the run game. Let's be real. Curtis Samuel in the run game has not worked once so far. I think it could if you scheme it right against the right team, but I really wouldn't judge it based off going against this Falcons team. But let's be real, no one's trying to focus on the run game against this Falcons defense, because this is the game where Teddy Bridgewater and Joe Brady can really limit test what this offense can be, a high-flying circus act led by Robbie Anderson. We got DJ Moore. We have Curtis Samuel, who, like I said, hasn't really worked out that well in the run game, but we also kind of ignore him in the pass game as well. I think Curtis Samuel going against their 5th, 6th, 7th corner or their 8th safety can be a monster. If we feature him, it's going to be more of the Robbie Anderson show, let's be real about it. But this passing offense can be disgusting. Now look, we did see Ian Thomas get a touchdown. It was like, 2-3 yards last week. But with no safeties, and I'm looking high and low for a safety on this Falcons team, and I don't see a single one. This is really a chance to see what your tight ends can do. Ian Thomas and even Chris Manhertz can have monster days against dudes who really should be out delivering Amazon packages for me right now. I ordered this 2 days ago, and I pay for Amazon Prime. I want my package. Any one of these imposters with red in their jersey playing farthest back in the Atlanta Falcons defense needs to get exposed by all means, any means, every means. Let me know some more synonyms necessary. This is a game to really send a message, you can win the game by time possession, control the clock, run it out, small kind of short plays, keep that clock moving, get out of there alive, end up 3-2, but this could be a chance to say something. This could be an opportunity to shut a few doubters up in stat pad. Now, say what you will about sportsmanship, spirit of the game, and all that. I do not care. We have the 8th best pass attack in the league, and we have one of the best third down efficiency at 49%. That's 7th in the league. We can make moves. We move the ball up and down the field against good defenses. What do you think we're going to do against a horrible defense that has no business collecting a single dollar, a single copper penny of a check week to week? These dudes are stealing from the good people of Atlanta, and that's okay with me. These dudes on the Falcons defense have no business being on the same field as our offense, so let's go ahead and score and get them up out of there. Then we can handle the Falcons offense with our defense, because let's be honest, Dirk Cutter as an offensive coordinator, he's just too old. His offense is boring, it's predictable, it's stale, it's ugly. He's 61. He has not looked good this season. Now, let's be real about it. Did Steve Sarkisian look better for the Falcons? I don't know. Let a Falcons fan answer that for you. They are both just bad. From what I see, it's a lot of running up the middle and a whole bunch of streaks. That's just ugly football to me. That's Madden football. That's what a lot of dudes are mad at me running. But look, this just has no real place in a legitimate offensive scheme in the NFL. I think they're like the lowest in the league in pre-snap motion. They don't try that much trickery. They're not very creative in the least bit. And our defense has showed that, it took a couple weeks to catch up, but we have progressed and we adjust. Not just game to game, but actually in game. I don't see too many times where the same thing tricks us or really exposes us twice, or at least not 2 times in a row. We are really good at identifying things, diagnosing it, and finding the right way to answer it if we see that same look again. And we could have a really good game on defense. Brian Burns brings pressure. Jeremy Chinn, I know what he does. Come on, Jeremy Chinn been looking real good. Dante has put together a couple games back-to-back where he's looked real solid. Let's keep seeing that. Now, Alameda, what's his name? Zacchaeus? You remember last time them boys got together. Now, I don't want to see that man do what he did to you that last time. Now, I don't want to see Alameda Zacchaeus do what he did that last time. Now, Dante, you might want to get some revenge. I don't know. Let's play solid, okay? Let's just stay solid in defense, create pressure, Derrick Brown eating up double teams, allowing our guys on the edge to beat one-on-ones, and they can do that. YGM was doing some work out there. I mean, Tyre Whitehead, he'll do what he do. I like what he does in the run game now. He's gotten better in the run. Let's not worry about the coverage right now. It ain't what it is. It is what it ain't. Rasul Douglas, come on now, brother. You doing what you doing, man. Let's go ahead and keep doing that, okay? Let's go ahead and keep doing that. Justin Burris, you're hanging in there, bro. You might not get the hardest assignment in this game. We can do what we do. We can stop this man, Todd Gurley, because Todd Gurley looks like just any random running back in the league. He's not really a dual threat anymore, and he's not really been that big of a factor. Is that his skill set, or is that because you have this man, Dirk Cutter, doing what he does? Let's talk about this 20-play, 94-yard drive that ended with 3 points. Come on now. Come on now. You can't do that. Not against our defense, which is ascending right now. A lot of young players, a lot of first-year dudes. Phil Snow has shown that he has a plan, and he is not scared to make moves, draw up pressure, and adjust when it's needed to. This defense looks a little bit real. It's kind of scary, okay? It's getting real dark. Our O-line, I want to go ahead and mention, our O-line has looked good as well. We've looked really good on the O-line. In the trenches, we are solid. And that's where games are won. Except this game, gonna be won in the Falcons secondary gone. Score prediction. 38-28 Panthers. I think the Falcons offense, if Julio's there, we don't know if he's gonna be there or not. This Falcons offense is still solid enough. They score points, okay? They can score. They just throw leads and they lose games. 38-28. We win by 10. It's going to be a high-scoring game. We probably get the over. And we will win by 10 points, 38-28. That's all I got for you right now, man. What are your thoughts on the game? Score predictions, stat predictions. Who do you see being the highlight player for the Panthers? Who do you see being the highlight player for the Falcons? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.